Okay, after World War II, there was only 2 ships after Pearl Harbor that was standing in between California and the Japanese fleet. Those 2 ships were United States aircraft carriers. Here's the USS Eisenhower, CVN-69. I personally spent 2 years at sea on this ship, so I've become a little bit of an expert. The reason you guys should all care about this is because they're the forefront of American foreign policy. They provide huge influence across the globe to other countries because it's the only mobile base that can go pretty much 70% of the planet. And you have over 5,000 to 6,000 people per ship. We have 13 ships in the United States Navy, so that's a large chunk of United States citizens are participating on these. And some facts about this real quick is it stands 90 feet from the water to where the aircraft are, and then another 120 feet from where the aircraft are to the top of the mast. Holds 5,000 to 6,000 people. It's got over 80 aircraft on it. It's run by a nuclear power plant, which actually allows it to go faster than conventional smaller ships. And the sheer size of it is massive. It's over 3 football fields long, and it's one of the biggest ships in the world. Next is the whole primary purpose of it is to have aircraft on it. Here we have the Seahawk helicopters. They provide search and rescue, and they also transport goods if they're doing an aid mission, or they can also do local defense if we're pulling near land or in a port. The Hawkeye surveillance plane is down there on the far right. It's got kind of a dome on it. It allows radar to extend over 500 miles beyond the ship's capability in any direction, which is really useful in the defense of the ship and the crew, and allowing it to fulfill its goals a little bit better. The main workhorse, though, is the F-18 Hornets down at the bottom. They're so adaptable that they can use. They can be a bomber, they can be a fighter, or they can refuel in midair. They can refuel other F-18s in midair. And there's over 80 of these. There's 4 of those. There's 2 of the Hawkeyes, and there's over 70 of the F-18s. There's actually more aircraft than most nations have in their entire inventory. And next we have, what's really interesting about them is how they launch and land. This is one of the crazy complex things an aircraft carrier does because it's so much smaller. Even though it's 3 football fields long, it's so much smaller than a conventional airport that makes it really difficult for a lot of nations to house these. The F-18 down here will launch off the cap, and they go pretty much just full engine, and a little bar brakes, which actually lets it fly off, and then it catches a cable when it's landing. A lot of the times pilots actually miss, and they have to fly it off again. It's one of the most dangerous jobs in the world to be on the flight deck. It's actually the 3rd most dangerous in the country. And next to the aircraft carrier's purpose, around the globe they support and protect deployed troops. Recently they provided humanitarian aid to Japan and did search and rescue missions. That was the USS Kitty Hawk, and they also protect freedom of the seas. When I was actually deployed, we went down to Somalia and took care of some pirates and saved some civilians. And to just finish up here real quick, the sheer size and the amount of aircraft on it allows such a flexible environment that it can attain a large array of mission goals and protect all of us and all of American allies across the globe. It's one of the most powerful ships in the world, and it does that fairly well. Thank you.
Thank you.